Hey YouTube, I want to teach you how to make perfect fried eggs. It's super simple. You don't need a lot of fancy stuff. You're just gonna have to start out with a little bit of unsalted butter, a regular old fork, knock some of that in the pan, and some eggs. So the secret on cooking perfect fried eggs is a tiny little pan. This is a little 8-inch frying pan. Most of you guys have these in your kitchen. They probably came with your set, you never use it. It's a little guy. Put them on the fire around medium heat and let that butter start to melt. You want to coat the entire pan and the sides with the butter to make sure that your eggs don't stick. And don't worry, your eggs will cook on top of the butter, so you're not going to eat all this butter. This is just to keep it from sticking. Now I'm going to cook 2 eggs just to show you how to do 1 and 1, because most human beings don't get full on 1 fried egg. So the careful thing on this is just to make sure you don't get any eggshells in your fried eggs. So just kind of tap it on the side and open it up with your fingers so you don't get any eggshell in there. Okay, so this is on a medium heat, so you'll notice that the egg is not cooking yet, which is what you want. So the secret is, if you want to put this on like an egg sandwich or something, you want to keep this egg and the yolks together. So you kind of hold it over the flame and you keep all of the egg white and yolk kind of together in the pan. And you can see here it's starting to turn white because it's over the heat. And this is just the beginning phases of cooking the fried egg, so you guys can watch it cook. I'm gonna put this on time lapse, and I'm just holding it uneven at an angle here, just a little bit, so the egg stays together. All right, you start to see a little bit of bubbling around here. That's good. The egg is just simmering on top of that little layer of butter behind there, so it's not sticking to the pan. But the reason why I use a fork is you just take the points around the edges while it's cooking without poking your yolks, and just kind of keep it moving a little bit so it doesn't stick. And you can see that this egg is still together. It's still pretty wet, so we're gonna hold it together. If I laid this pan flat right now, it would run all over the pan and get pretty big. And since we're gonna be putting this on an egg sandwich, we're trying to keep it tight. So you can see on the outside where the egg is thin, you're starting to see it get really white. Around the yolks, it's still pretty clear and uncooked. I think the secret on cooking good eggs, whether it's scrambled, and if you like scrambled eggs, check out my channel for the scrambled eggs video, how to make fluffy scrambled eggs. But the secret on cooking eggs is to cook them on medium or low heat. A lot of people get impatient and they have the fire up too hot and their eggs burn. In fact, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Right now it's on medium to medium low. I'm just going to turn it down to medium low so that the egg whites don't cook. Now look at that egg, it's beautiful. It's starting to solidify around the sides. And this is the part that takes some patience. We like the sunny side up eggs in this household. So in order to get this to cook, you need to turn it down to lower heat so it doesn't burn the egg whites, and just let it simmer for a while. You can also cover the pan once it gets to this point where you have solid eggs, just a little bit of clear around here to give it a little bit more heat. You can take the top of a pan and just put it right over the top of your egg so it kind of starts to steam. Then I'll just put more heat on the top and let the egg cook a little bit faster. I'm going to turn this down to low. As you can see, it's cooking good. Now, if you put this on here for too long, it'll start to steam the top of the egg yolks and it'll start to cook them and it'll start to turn white. So that's called over easy. But if you like the runny yolks like we do, sunny side up, then you'll just cook this until the egg whites are getting solid. They're getting close. There's still just a little bit of clear liquid on top. So I'll just let that sit for just a little while longer. Get my plate ready. Let's check this here. Just move it around in the pan a little bit, make sure it's not sticking. So that looks good. And I just have a little bit of clear around here still. So I'm gonna let it cook a little while longer. If you don't have a pan cover like this, you can use any flat plate or anything just to give it a little bit of a cover so that it'll heat. Maybe even you have a cover that fits right on this pan, but I don't have one of those. So I've used, you know, plates or whatever in the past. Okay, this is just about done, and boy, doesn't that look beautiful. Depending on how hard you like your eggs, you can cook these a little bit longer. But you notice on the low heat, even with the low heat, that these eggs are not burning. They're still nice and white and fluffy, and that butter is kind of protecting it from the pan and getting to stick. This is a great time, while it's just at this point, right before it's done, to put a little bit of salt, and you can use regular old salt. That's just a fancy salt shaker, and pepper. Now I know that some of you may not like salt and pepper, but it really doesn't do anything, but it brings out all the flavors. Now you see how this is starting to cook right between the yolks. That's good. This egg is just about done. And the cool thing about using the butter is that when you're done with the egg, instead of trying to get a spatula in here and trying to pick it up without breaking the egg yolks, you can just slide it right off the plate. So there you go. Perfect sunny side up eggs. We're gonna put this on an egg sandwich and chow down.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and comment down below. Let me know how I can do better. Also, if you like this kind of content, check out my channel. I've got a bunch of other recipes posted on there and more coming every day.